Ha evet, en son bir rüyaları etkileyen bir çocuğumuz vardı burada. Evet, hikayemize kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Eyvallah. Teşekkür ederim. Yayınımıza hoş geldin.
Is the matter resolved, or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Ya bu kadar dert etme. Olur
Truth
öyle.
is, we're already dependent on the black buttons.
Dert ettiği şeye bak ya. Evet. Gel Kızılgöz, neredesin? Şuş, karşıda. At beni hiç umursamıyor, görüyor musun? İnat ettim, çağıracağım onu ayağımı. Aha geldi. Kızılgöz, sen beni ne yalnız bıraktın? Tamamdır. Evet sevgili Twitch ve sevgili YouTube, hikayemize kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Başımıza bir ton olay geldi. Zaten izleyenler bilir. Listemizde de YouTube'da da önceki bölümler mevcut. Oradan izlerseniz
Not so fast, Roach.
nerede kaldığımızı, ne yaptığımızı görürsünüz. Ben daha fazla bir şey anlatıp da sizi sıkmak habire yok like'tır, yorumdur, bilmem nedir, bunlardan bahsetmek istemiyorum. Sevgiler, saygılar. Benim.
Hey, Whitey. How did you? Why'd your hair go white? How did you?
Killed the skink. They slit her fancy man.
Yukarıdaymış. Kavga mı var orada? Ben de girebiliyor muyum?
Looking for a ride?
Yok.
You call this living, Witcher? He's gone flat on our misery. He's gutting their pork bellies now and plucking their eyes out because they look down on us.
Giremiyorum. Kendi kendime deli gibi. Ah! Ah! Ah! Beni yazar mısın?
Master Claytop heartily greets the challenger.
Greetings to Master Claytop from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge? Will you face our tavern's champion?
Şampiyon mu? Karşılığında 23 ya yeter.
Yeah, I'll fight this Gregorio fellow.
Your attention,
dayak mayak
please.
yeriz.
This fine witcher has agreed to join in battle with our tavern's champion, George's George.
Aygır'ın biri gelmez
While our
inşallah.
champion prepares, you and I should have a chat. Let us talk coin. I shall be blunt. You stand to earn a great deal, provided you follow a few recommendations.
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat, to engage in an enterprise, that is all.
Ne
What
yapacağız?
say you?
Kripto para mı yapacağız? Ne diyor? Yine yapmadı diyor. Bir yatırıma katılmanı istiyorum. Hepsi bu. Ne istiyorsun? Kulağım sende.
How much will you give me to throw the fight?
Considerably more than if you win.
Aga yok be.
Kiss my ass, Master Claytop.
You'll regret that. A warm welcome to our competitors as they enter the ring. Geralt versus George, the pile driver. May the better man win.
Lan bu bizi parçalar ya.
Fucking come on! Come on!
Oğlum adamı göremiyorum ya. Adam dışında birine vuracağım şimdi, olmayacak. Bana vurdun. Sen bana vurmuşsan.
Our winner and the tavern's new champion is the Witcher called Geralt. Here is your prize. Archibald O'Neill is another brawler you can fight. You'll find him near the entrance to the slums.
Onu da
There's also
parçalayacağım.
Mortimer, captain
Geleceğim.
of the
Seninle
guard.
o
He
şapkanı
can usually
sana
be
yedireceğim.
found near the Oxenfurt Gate.
İyi misin?
For a rise.
Bela mı arıyorsun? Oğlum az önce parçaladım ya seni.
Greyhead.
Dingile bak, bela mı arıyorsun diyor bana. Ya çok keyif aldım. Bunu yapmayı çok istiyordum.
The Reapers come for me.
Hey, Whitey.
Selamün.
Why'd your hair go white?
Haber çöp mü? Az önce birini parçaladım, benim canım sıkma. Benim canım sıkma. Mumunuzu söndürürüm siz. Boş şişe. Ne yapacaksan boş şişeyi. Selamünaleyküm. Bu ne? Arkadaşlar ben bir yayını 5 dakika kapatıyorum. Siz bensiz bir takılın.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Let's begin.
To start with, only a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Hangisini?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
Ha, Siri ise onunla bir anımız yok. Eğitmiştim, bir keresinde hayatını kurtardım. Öldüğümde oradaydı. Öldüğümde oradaydı mı? Nasıl o öldüğümde
It was in
oradaydı?
Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut.
Oha.
Yennefer lay dying as well.
Bu ne zaman oldu bunlar?
Ciri had us carried onto a boat.
İkinci oyunda mı?
We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. It was the last time I saw her.
Oha.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Ya çok fazla adamı görmek istemiyorum.
Yes, there's something else.
All right. Tell me no more than you wish to.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Alnımıza ne yazıldıysa o.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Paylaşacağım ya. İçimi dökeceğim. Ne
Yes.
güzel bedava.
No need to rush.
Acele etmene
We have
gerek yok.
time.
Vaktimiz var. Laf soktu. Hadi bakalım.
Siri was orphaned.
Bunu
during the
biliyoruz
Second
zaten.
War
Oyun
with
bununla
Nilfgaard.
başlıyordu.
I had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed.
Oha.
Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
Yani
I see.
kanatlı
Do
bir
you
şey
wish to tell me
takabilirdim.
anything more?
Ya içimi dökmek istiyorum ben bugün sana.
I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
Acele etmene gerek yok. Bir keresinde hayatını kurtardım. Onu
It
da
was
merak
after
ettim.
her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her
Oha.
daughter. We'd been
Kızım demiş.
separated. I knew she was in danger.
Ha
I
dur
dreamt
böyle.
of her
Evet
multiple
yazıyı okuyorum
times.
şu an.
I found her at Stega Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
Senin de var. Bence. Uzay ve zamanın hanımı diyorlar. Onlarla kontrol etmekte sorunları var.
She's
Bence
a
bir
child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of Bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see.
kötü mü? Lan ne varsa
Do you
anlattım
wish
ya.
to say more?
Evet.
Yeah, there's something else. They
Onu da
call
diyelim.
Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeter. Evet de.
No. Can we start?
Naturally.
Her şeyi
In any
anlattık
case,
zaten. Ben bile anladım burada ya.
But your tone, the emotions
Yani
you
ben
so
bile derken
carefully
gözüm
conceal.
başka yerdeydi benim o sırada.
Let's
Başka şeylerle
continue,
ilgileniyorduk.
please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax.
Bence yeteri kadar
You must take my
gevşemiştir.
hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might
Tövbe
be.
tövbe.
Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Sırf kanalıma abone olacak arkadaşım için 2 numarayı seçiyorum.
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Psst. Psst. Ya şu kamera açısını biraz öbür türlü ha. Böyle izleyelim ya, boş ver. Aha. Adamın konuşmasını duymadık. Bir şeyler dedi ama.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply, show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't
Ya
use
birinciyi
the
seçecektim ben de. Dandelion mıdır nedir?
Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in the
Keşke
will.
Dandelion'ı seçseydim.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Peki.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Peki sana borcumu tam olarak nasıl ödeyeceğim? Ödeyemeyeceğim mi?
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Tövbe yarabbim. Bir saniye.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes yes yes yes yes. Ya. Allah'ım tövbe yarabbim. Sen beni bağışla Yüce İsa. Yes yes. Neyse o kadar. Şey ettik. Biberiye ve kekike git.
You're garbage in for a bruising.
Who knows?
Oh, you make a fine sailor. Till the puke.
Good sir.
İlan tahtaları. Al al al al al al al. Haydut mu var orada? İyiymiş sevgili. Ve muazzam yakılmış kontratlar. Sevgili olarak son günde tapınak muhafızları görev alan bazı kişiler en babaca şekilde ödüles ediyor. Anladım. Hallederiz. Karışma bende. Boş şişeyi ne yapacağız acaba? Boş şişeyi bize bir faydası mı var acaba? Anlamadım gitti. Deminden beri sana sesleniyorum. Niye gelmiyorsun? Kızayım mı illa? Yürü git. Neyse. Muhteşem bir rüyanın ardından divan. Şimdi üstümüzdekileri biz satmamız lazım bir yere. Aha şurada bir zırhçı var. Yok silahçı. Burada mı tam olarak? Kendimize zırh yaptıracaktık ya. Zırh ne oldu o? Bu değil mi? Kilitli öbür tarafta. Kötü oldu. Boşuna
Whoa
indik.
there, Roach.
Şurada bir yerde bir zırhçı var galiba. Şeyci. Silahçı.
Not so
Neredesin?
fast, Roach.
Neredesin?
And with a warranty.
Kılıçlar ve börekler. Gideceğiz de. Hah. Selamünaleyküm.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended.
fat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking?
Kolyenden.
Silver blades. Who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long.
An elven sword expert. You must be Ibir Hattori.
Ah, indeed. I am.
Ana
Geralt of
kulaklara
Rivia.
bak.
Heard a lot of good things about you.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Yani başka zaman. Ver bir tane deneyeyim hadi.
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
Şimdi kardeş bana bir
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
ben daha sağlamını istiyorum.
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Çok uzattın ya.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come,
Aha,
let me show you something.
bu bana bir şey verecek. Oha, dur. Ver.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Ver birini bana.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst Van Horn, and they say he plays cards with Cleaver, frequently.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
Ne?
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... would you be willing to help me?
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the king of beggars.
Dilenciler kralı varsa tamam.
Right.
Ben onu
King
bir
wouldn't worry
indireyim
about an
ya.
embargo Cleaver imposed.
It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing goths.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen.
Deme öyle deme.
He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Üstümüzdekileri satamadık. Çekil yoldan.
And it's raining again.
Tıkıdak tıkıdak tıkıdak.
Not so fast, Roach.
Sanırım geldik. Kilitli mi? Nereden gireceğiz? Burayı göstereyim.
Calm down, bitches.
Allah Allah. Ya bir git
I'll
dayı.
never come back, you stinking scaddies.
All we wanted was
Burasıymış.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth.
Adamsın.
Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Shut up and fight. Reminds me of a piece of...
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Sağlam yapıştırdı.
Get up, Chappie.
Sağlam yapıştırdı.
Pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7?
Oldu baya.
What'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Well, just further
Kısa
returned,
kabus.
as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
İyi, hadi bakalım.
A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry. 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings. official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. He's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Zoltan, please. You really want to track down the women Dandelion's been wooing? Most likely all angry women by now.
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. We're sure to know something of his doings. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Peki ne yapacağız şimdi? Sana puh, şerefsiz.
Well, don't just stand there. Read. We might learn something.
Al al al al al. Ne diyor? Zula dolu diyor. Üf. Tamam. Ne diyor? Çalma veya kaybolma korkusu olmadan silahlarını, zırhını ve pek çok ıvır zıvırını Zula'da depolayabilirsin. Zula'na dünyadaki birkaç yerden ulaşabilir. Sonra depolanan eşyalar diğer tüm noktalarda erişilebilir olacaktır. O zaman bir şeyleri depolayalım oraya. Yani. Oh, biraz rahatladık ya. Timim. Ben de diyorum nereye gitti? Oyuna başlamış. Üf. Ben de bir şeyler araklıyordum burada. Burada Zulam varmış. Zula'ya attım bayağı bir şey eşya. Satacaktım halbuki onları ben ama. Eyvallah. Oho, ben bunların hepsini taşısam iyi olacak. Yine Zula'ya. Buraya da girmemişiz. Yine. Adamın rızkına resmen çöreklendik. Neyse inelim aşağıya. Onları almazsak olur mu? Olmaz. Evet. Şimdi Zula'ya tekrardan bir şeyler atalım. Buraya Zula'ya depoya falan kaldırsam olmuyor mu? Ne varsa aldım evde. Dandelion'un ajandasını oku. Neredeydi Dandelion'un ajandası? Sözlük. Yok, kitaplar. Eğitim, atlar, diyalog, hareket, meditasyon. Bu bizim şeyimiz. Karakter. Ha. Dandelion. Dandelion ajanda. Nerede Dandelion'in kitabı? Allah Allah. Siri'nin hakkında bir şeyler öğren. Olmadığını öğren. Tamam, bunlar yaptık. Abi kitabı nereden okuyacağız ya? Dandelion'in ajandasını oku diyor. Nerede bu Dandelion'in ajandası? Yok, çıkma.
Well, don't just stand there. Read. We might learn something.
Ya okuyacağım da. Şşt. Şşt. Kitap. Nereden okuyorduk ya? Z'den mi okuyorduk? Dur. Sözlük, meditasyon, envanter. Tamam, bu. Ha. Evet. Rosa kırmızı tonunda uzanan bir gül gibi. Güzel Rosa kaptırır kendini bayat şakalara. Nezaket derslerinden kaçar için. Cücesini çeviklikte savurmak için. Gildof'ta büyüleyici bahçeye çevrili villa. Molly. İpek ve dantelin dokunuşunu iyi bilse de afete devran. Cevdet'in kucağı onu sarmaladığından geçilmez samandan. Gildof morgun yanındaki villa. Vesbula. Çökeyim bu dizlerin üstüne bucaklar. Bu ne ya? Allah Allah. Tamam, okuduk. Okuduk. Ne işe yarıyor şimdi bu? Vespula ile konuş. Vespula ile konuşacağız da gidiyor adam, baksana. Şş, nereye gidiyorsun?
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Samanlıkta bir şeyler olmuş
Keeps
demek.
things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Doğru.
Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives.
Rüyasında gördüğü adam bu değil mi? Dandelion. Şair.
If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Truly perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's a fool took it
Bana
as
da
a
diyorlar.
compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Ya hepsini soracaksa madem tek
Like
tek
a
sordur
rose
işte ya.
abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosavar Atre deemed her Gwahir. Well chosen, eh? Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool.
Aha bu seri.
Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Evet. Ben üşüdüm ya. Bu ceket giymem lazım üstüme.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Me.
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap.
Seni soytarız. Lan siktir git. Ya o senin.
Pathetic.
Kaçma. Kaçma diyorum sana. Kaçma.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
Ya bunların teşekkürü de bir tuhaf.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Birkaç görev önce de bir handa bir kadını kurtardım. Gene yaralamadık.
Everything I had, I just lost.
Don't know if you
Konuya giriyor.
remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked
Nankörler ya.
Dandelion out. Through the balcony.
Dandelion.
Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbor.
Hey Siri.
Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Ne diyor?
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Yani.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Tamam hadi ıslanma git içeri. Donacağım. Bu kazanılan tecrübe puanını... Aha dur. Tamam şimdi canavar mı olduk? Gel buraya. Gelmiş. Ya sen daha önce karşıma neden çıkmadın? Ben bu oyunu yoksa 2 haftada bitirirdim. Yok lan 1 haftada bitirdim ya. Allah 1 haftada bitirirdim. Salmazdım hiç. Allah razı olsun. Allah tuttu. Allah ne muradım var. Şurada var mı yağmalanacak bir şey?
I'm a
Selamünaleyküm.
friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry,
Ne
I
Elial?
thought.
Gay lan bu.
Thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Bize bir kıyafet diksene.
Any better?
Ya siktir ya bir yürü git şuradan ya.
Elial.
Öf.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Ya gerisini ben de bilmek istemiyorum da soracağım yine de.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
Ha, oh.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me.
Niye böyle giyiniyorsunuz?
Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
Korktum
I
bir an.
tried
Bize
many
de
times to talk him into a
yürüyecek diye.
decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago, he brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on
Ya
the table at
kıllı
the start,
kolları ve
I
uzun
might have
parmaklarıyla bu
suspected he
kıyafeti
had
de
a history
giymek
with the alchemist.
ne bileyim ya.
He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Ya geç hadi
Kalkstein's
geç.
an
Of,
overgrad?
gördükçe
Wouldn't
tiksindim.
mind seeing him myself.
You're too late.
Ben
I
kendi
fear.
bedenimi
The
Witcher gibi
witch
hayal
hunters
ederken bu
nabbed
benim
him
hayallerime
recently,
girecek şimdi.
burned
Rüyalarıma
him at the
girecek.
stake in Hierarch Square.
Aha.
But as he perished, ooh, the goings on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid, sucks flaccid cock.
Ya neden böyle ya bana ne bu neden böyle giyindi
Thanks for your
ya.
help. And nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Hayır bir şey ya. O ne? Bunu alabiliyoruz mu? Nice. De kızıl göz.
Come on now.
Aynen oyuncuyum. Instagram'dan görebilirsin yaptığım projelerin. Hepsini paylaşmadım ama birkaç tanesini. Hatta az önce de menajerimden mesaj gelmiş. Reklam görüşmem var. Ulan bu videoyu da YouTube'a atacaktım. Neden böyle saçma sapan konuştum şimdi ya? Tüh. Ene domuş. Eyvallah. Amma konuşma var ya. Ben fight olsun istiyorum. Bana ne muhabbetten? Niye anlatıyorsunuz lan kızı?
Whoa! Who started this?